I call to order the Riverview Community School District Board of Education regular meeting for September 24th, 2024. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Here.
Vice President Dominski.
Here.
Secretary Walker here. Treasurer Davis.
Here.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee O'Brien.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Here.
Next, we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll go to guest and visitor comments for the 2-minute session. The purpose of the public participation portion of the meeting is to provide an opportunity for the citizens to share their thoughts with the board. Personal concerns are best handled through proper channels. Questions requiring investigation will be referred to the superintendent for consideration. Are there any guests and visitors here for the 2-minute session? Seeing none, we'll move on to acceptance of agenda. Item A49. Do we have a motion?
President Bohr,
Vice President Dominski.
be it resolved that the Riverview Board of Education accepts the agenda for September 24th, 2024 regular meeting.
Motion by Vice President Dominski. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Treasurer Davis. Any discussion? Hearing none. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee O'Brien.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Next, we'll move on to consent grouping. Item A50. Do I have a motion?
President Bohr,
Trustee Toth.
be resolved the Riverview Board of Education accepts the minutes of the August 26, 2024 study session, the minutes of the August 27, 2024 regular meeting, approves the check registers and purchase card expense reports, approves the certified and non-certified personnel, and approves the designations of the OK to say emergency contacts, as all contained in the consent grouping.
Motion by Trustee Toth. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Any discussion? Hearing none. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Trustee O'Brien.
Yes.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Next, we'll go on to board updates. Superintendent Hatzel.
I will defer to Selma.
Good evening. So I do have lots to talk about. So September has been filled with lots of fun and welcoming. A huge shout out to the office for being so radiant and welcoming when we welcomed back students on September 3rd. On September 12th, seniors kicked off the year with a beautiful senior sunrise on the football field. Big thank you to Miss Bailey and Miss Bolin, our class sponsors, and all the parents who woke up early and volunteered to pass out treats and clean up afterwards. We couldn't have had it without you guys. So homecoming is on the clock and the theme is decades. Student government just spent the past weekend building their floats at the Riverview warehouse with corresponding decades, and we will continue to do so next week as well, so please join us if you are free to do so. Huge thank you to Student Council who have been working hard before and after school, making decorations, flyers, and preparing for homecoming. The fall sports teams have been thriving per usual. The football teams, cheer teams, soccer teams, cross-country teams, tennis teams, volleyball teams, girls golf, and swim and dive have been doing amazing. Catch a game, meet, or match before the fall season ends. The drama club just auditioned for their new play, Done to Death, and they've already began rehearsals, and it's super exciting. And after-school tutoring has started yesterday. If anyone needs help with any of their subjects, teachers are volunteering to stay after school to help anyone in need. Homecoming Court election week was a thrill, and our reps and courts were just announced last Friday. Freshmen Sienna Logan and Chase Burkhalter. Sophomores Jasenia Shaya and Cam Schoenberg. Juniors Gianna and Gian Torres. Seniors, girls, Samantha Bucciarelli, Salma Brahim, Kyra Murphy, Josephine Ortiz, Avery Westbay, and for the boys, Nicholas Burns, Arturo Escobar, Michael Gilleran, Christopher Sarnacki, and Trevor Spencer. The homecoming dance tickets have also went on sale, and so have the guest passes. So now for October things. On October 10th, we have parent and teacher conferences and also a really important meeting for seniors involving FAFSA. Everyone is recommended to show up. Join us this Sunday for the Powder Puff Games at Donald G. Lesner Stadium. Freshmen versus sophomores at 3, juniors versus seniors at 4. Thank you to the Parent Club for putting it on for us. We really appreciate you guys. And next week, we'll kick off Spirit Week with Monday, Soccer Moms versus Barbecue Dads. Tuesday, Rhyme Without a Reason. Wednesday, Class Colors. Thursday, Decades. And Friday, Maroon and Gold, with the pep rally at the end of the day. We'll have the bonfire on October 2nd at 6:30, presented by the Football Boosters. Big thank you to them. And the homecoming game versus SMCC will be October 4th at 7th with the parade prior. The homecoming dance is October 5th. This month, we also have a new class that has been going on called Emerging Leaders. This is the first year it has ran, and students are in groups performing passion projects all around the district, and 3 of them will take place this month. The first one, my group, is a breast cancer awareness football game. District-wide, there will be shirts sold and bracelets and apparel, and all the funds are going to a local family who is struggling with breast cancer. The other event going on in Emerging Leaders is the Pirate Group. They have been wearing the pirate mascot all around the school and at the football games, and they have just approved the purchase of a new one, which was a hefty fund, and Student Council will be paying for all of it, so thank you to Student Council. And there's also a book drive that is going to be held district-wide at all schools, and all the books will be donated to the elementary classes that need them to promote reading for younger students. And then we'll end October with the annual Connection Club Trunk or Treat. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Selma. Great job, and congratulations to you and all the young men and women who were named to court. I know it's challenging to put yourself out there, so kudos to you, and good luck. As Selma also indicated, it's great that now the dust has settled on the fall, and we've got smiling students, and teachers are starting to gain their stamina, and there's lots of learning and fun going on in all of our schools. Speaking of which, I want to thank all of our staff and our families for the participation in all the open house events. This year in particular, we had really great attendance, and it just shows the amazing school-to-home partnership that exists here in Riverview. Also, as Selma indicated, the schools are going to start having their parent-teacher conferences for the first trimester, so be sure to stay in touch with your child's teacher. November 5th is Election Day. There's no school for students, but there are 2 important school ballot proposals. The first is a non-homestead millage renewal. This is a required operating millage that all schools must levy to receive their full state aid and only applies to businesses within the city limits. The second is the Wayne County Regional Enhancement Millage Renewal, which provides important supplemental funding to all Wayne County schools. More information can be found on our website, and be sure to get out and vote on November 5th. As Selma indicated, lots of stuff going on at the high school. We've expanded our Spirit Week to all of our schools, so it's going to be fun for everyone around the district next week. Just to reiterate, there is, like I said, a focus on high school, but these are community events for everyone. The Powder Puff game also features the band and lots of student activities, so everybody's welcome to come to that. The bonfire is open to our entire community, as is the parade and, of course, the game. So a great week to be a pirate, and I can't wait to see all the cool events. President Boer.
Well, thank you, Superintendent Hatzel and Salma. Definitely, it is an energizing and a beautiful time of year with all the events for the kids, the families, and the community. Next, we'll move on to new business, item A51, approved Downriver Career Technical Consortium Agreement. Superintendent Hatzel, background, please.
The Executive Council of Downriver Career Technical Consortium has reviewed and updated the DCTC Cooperative Agreement on August 13th, 1997, and amended October 20th, 2005. It is the recommendation of the superintendent and the high school principal that the Board of Education approve the agreement of the Downriver Career Technical Consortium for the years 2024 through 2026.
Thank you, Superintendent Hatzel. I'll read the motion. Be it resolved, the Riverview Board of Education approves the 2024 to 2026 agreement of the Downriver Career Technical Consortium and authorizes the superintendent to execute said agreement on behalf of the district. Do I have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Any discussion? Hearing none. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee O'Brien.
Yes.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes.
Next, we'll move on to guest and visitor comments, the 5-minute session. Seeing no guests and visitors in the chambers, we'll move on to items for discussion presented by board members concerning which no action can be taken. Any items for discussion?
President Moore,
Trustee Meeks?
I'd like to wish Ethan Gerdulski good luck this Sunday when he runs in the American Ninja Warrior. This, I believe, is his third time. He's a former student, and he graduated in 2024, and I have the honor of flying out Friday and being in attendance to watch him run.
Well, thank you, Trustee Meeks. That sounds very, very fun, and thank you for supporting him. Any other items for discussion? I want to thank Superintendent Hatzel and our administration and staff for another very safe and successful start to our school year. And I also want to thank Mayor Swift and our local Kiwanis Club for their annual drive underway now for donations to give every third grade child in our district a dictionary. Having a book form dictionary in your hands at the ready is an engaging, hands-on enhancement that helps foster the love of reading and the love of learning. And also, I just want to say to everyone, I want to make an important point and a reminder for anyone watching. As fall begins, it gets darker earlier in the morning, and for both morning and afternoon. Anyone driving through our streets and parking lots, please be careful and aware of the kids walking to and from and in and out of school, and take extreme care and caution, and provide plenty of room for our school buses when they're driving, and be sure to stop and give plenty of room when they are loading or unloading our precious children. If there's no other items for discussion, I'll move on to future business. The October study session will be on Monday, October 21st at 6:30 p.m. at RCHS. And the regular meeting for October will be in the Riverview City Hall Council chambers on Tuesday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. Next, we'll need a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Motion by Vice President Dominski. Do we have support?
Support.
Supported by Trustee Meeks. Any discussion? Hearing none. Secretary Walker, roll call, please.
President Bohr.
Yes.
Vice President Dominski.
Yes.
Secretary Walker, yes. Treasurer Davis.
Yes.
Trustee Meeks.
Yes.
Trustee O'Brien.
Yes.
Trustee Toth.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone. Meeting adjourned at 7:15.